Hello, Gabe Heller here, Hohenzollern on YouTube and How Now Brown Couch on Twitch. And I've got a problem, and this is my problem. I'll explain, this is broken. I'll explain why that's a problem as I am trying to fix it. So we're going to try and fix it here, but I don't have a lot of hope because I tried yesterday and I didn't fix it. A little more light. So, let's see what it does. Plug it in here. Plug a monitor into it. There we go. And turn it on. There's the monitor. Let's see what it does. No signal. The other thing that I've noticed is that normally when it was turned on, this light, this bar here, see if I can get you a better view of it there, this light bar here lights up and a circle around this button lights up. None of that's happening. Now, I have installed another graphics card in it, here, there, so let's try hooking that one up instead. Power here. Get a chance to reset itself in any way that it might wish to. Okay. Just to make absolutely certain. No signal. So, let's have a look inside it. So why is it important? Why is this machine important? It's quite an old machine. Well, so in order, because of the particular capture card that I have, in order to make 2 perspective Minecraft videos, we need 4 machines. 1 machine for Sarah to play on, 1 machine for me to play on, and 1 machine each to run the capture card. Now, it's possible to capture on the machine itself, but we've tried this in the past, we've had some problems with it, so this is the only setup that's actually ever worked for us. I thought I had the right screwdriver, but apparently this does not going to work. This screwdriver was the one I was using, but it's all torn up at the end, so I figured I could find a better one, but apparently not. This actually works better, even though it's torn up on the end, than the one that I thought would work. So this is the 4th machine. This is the machine that I was using for recording the screen capture of the computer I play Minecraft on, which is a Linux machine. So if I want to make any more Linux-based Minecraft videos, or if we ever want to make any more two perspective Minecraft videos, we need a working machine. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be this machine, but I don't want to buy another machine if I could fix this machine. I don't know. Yes, I could go to Free Geek and for $60 buy an equivalent machine. Maybe even a slightly better machine. It would be bigger. This is a nice small machine. It doesn't take up a lot of space, which makes it an ideal machine for a secondary machine that you're only using for capturing really anymore, and that's it. So here we are inside the machine. Now we can take this graphics card out. See if that maybe is causing a problem. The other problem is that I am working on setting up a space in the basement where we can do a number of things, including them properly repair computers with a nice place for a soldering station and a big desk, and all of my stuff all in one place, so I can just walk over to my spare parts and get my spare parts and all of that kind of things. And also to make cheese. So yeah, that's the plan, but it isn't done yet. So working on anything until then is just no fun at all, and I'd like to avoid doing it. But if there was a simple solution, one that just required replacing one particular part, I'd be down for it. Let's see if just replacing that graphics card is going to fix this. Light's still not coming on the front of the machine. No signal. I don't know how long I should wait. I figure there'd be a signal reasonably quick if it's going to work. So let's just try unplugging other things in here to see if anything can get it to work. So let's see here. We'll unplug the CD drive. And we'll unplug the hard drive. And, I mean, given how much is built into the motherboard, there really isn't anything else we can unplug. The memory, we could try unplugging the memory. Let's start with the drives. Getting at the memory is going to be hard. We'll have to take this drive out. Okay, let's see what happens here. The hard drive's not spinning up anymore. No signal. And still, no signal. Yep, nothing. Okay. Let's try unplugging the memory. So in order to do that, we need to get this out of here, which first means taking the front panel off, like so, and these screws here. Go. Drives have been removed. We've got two. I don't know what that was. Hopefully nothing important. We have got two memories. Oh, there's a battery in there. Let's see if the battery's good. Maybe it's forgot the BIOS settings or something. Although I wouldn't expect that to make it just not boot at all. 3.1 volts, that seems pretty good. So I think we're okay on the battery. So, ding-a-dinga. These are making noises, wow. Okay, so let's remove this one here. Can we see anywhere where it says which one is slot 1 and which one's slot 2? Doesn't really. So I guess we'll have to try each of them individually in each of the slots. No signal. I think I'll give it 10 seconds each time. Oop, got to turn it off. Okay. No signal. 1, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1000. Nothing. All right, let's try the other memory stick. It's possible they're both bad. It is, of course, possible. Somehow they both got fried at once. No signal. 1, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010. Nope. One more shot. No signal. 1, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010. Nope. So, the memory does not seem to be the problem. I mean, for all we know, there's more than one thing broken here, but certainly removing the memory does not fix it. So what's left to do? We could test the power supply. The light is not coming on. Everything else is coming on. So maybe there is something wrong with the power supply. Maybe now it will be loose enough to be able to come out. Here we have a power supply. Set this aside for now. So we want to short the green and a ground. That's the green there. That's the ground there. Alrighty, that should short those, and hopefully now it will turn on, and we can test the voltages. Fan is spinning? Yes. Okay, let's see what kind of voltages we've got. setting. Okay. Come on, please stay in. Okay, good. So we have got 12.3 volts on the 12 volt rail. Both of them are showing the same. Okay. What all have we got here? 12 volts, 5 volts. Both of those are a little high. 5 volts. Nothing. That's probably ground. 5 volts. Nothing. 5 volts. Nothing. 3.01 volts. Now it's supposed to be 3.3, so that's a little low. Maybe something's wrong with the power supply. I don't know if it's too low. I would suspect that for the lower voltages it needs to be more precise. Negative 5 volts seems to be fine. If a little high. So, maybe there's something wrong with this. I don't know if 3 volts is too low for the 3.3 voltage. It seems kind of low, because if 3 volts were okay, then wouldn't it just say 3 volts rather than 3.3 volts? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just evenly divisible by 10 or something. But we can have a quick look inside the power supply and see if anything strikes us as wrong. This is where that other screwdriver would have come in handy. All right, lid's off. It's kind of dusty in there. Well, yeah. So that capacitor there is bulging quite a bit. That one there. And that one there is also bulging quite a bit. So those could be a problem. But the voltage is pretty close, so I don't really know whether it's a problem. But one thing we can do is try hooking up a different power supply to the computer, see if it runs better. Then maybe we'll know whether it's the power supply that's the problem. So the computer's back again. And I have a power supply that a friend lent to me here. It's going to have to go on this side, isn't it? It's modular. So let's grab the cables we need. This appears to be one of them. That plugs in here. All right, and then we may not have that one. This looks like it. No, that's 6 and 2. This says CPU. Ah, yes. Pretty sure this is the one. Question is, which way does it go? Because it's wider than we need. It goes in that way. Does it go in the other way? No, it does not. Okay, so this has got to be it. Later motherboards have double this. This one only has a single one. Okay. And it plugs into the 4+ CPU, even though it's only 2 CPU. Okay, there we go. Let's give it a try. Okay, that ought to hold it. Oh, fan spinning on the CPU, no signal. 1, 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000, 4, 1000, 5, 1000, 6, 1000, 7, 1000, 8, 1009, 1010. Nothing. So the only other thing I can think of to try is put the graphics card back in. Maybe the onboard graphics is somehow switched off via a jumper, and then this power supply has fixed it, but we can't see it because we don't have a graphics card in that's working. So it's the only other thing I can think of to try. We've gotten down to it must be, the motherboard or perhaps the processor. I don't have a spare motherboard or processor. It's obvious that, like, if I were to get one, I would probably be able to get the machine to some extent working. I had a look on eBay. I can buy another one of these, this machine basically, and supposedly working, though, with no hard drive, for $80, which is just a bit much to solve this problem when once everything is downstairs, I can solve this problem myself, one way or another. But that may be a number of months before that's ready. But also, if I have to buy something, it could take some weeks to arrive here. It'll take extra time, and the time that I spend working on this is time that I am not spending preparing my basement for having everything set up to easily fix things. I was kind of counting on everything to continue working until I had a place to repair stuff. But things have just been breaking left and right, and I don't know what to do about that. Well, here we are. One last try.
Just to let you know, this video is over soon. So rub your eyes and stretch your thighs and sing in tune. It's time to find another kind of video, for this one is nearly done,
1, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 1015. Just give it a little extra time just in case it finally works. No, it doesn't. So yeah, that's where I'm at. A lot of the stuff that I was going to do, like one day a week just to keep the channel ticking over and to keep in practice with editing and stuff, is just not happening because my machines are breaking. Now I spent a lot of money and time recently fixing the Linux gaming rig, which had a problem, and then another problem, and then another problem. Seems to finally be working now, but now I have nothing I can capture it with. So yeah. Also, the old editing machine, which I used to capture the other from, is now a laptop with the hinges and the screen broken and the screen cracked. Not such that it's affecting the screen, but there is a crack in the screen. Just the outer protective glass layer. No problems with the actual screen, but it's because of that, I don't want to move it around, especially without a working hinge. So everything's just falling apart, and it's making it really hard to just continue ticking over the channel. So if anyone has an idea how I could fix this, what might be going on here, it has to be something quick and easy, because if it's long and involved, well, I may as well wait until the basement's done. I don't want to take time off from working on the basement to do anything that's long and involved. But something quick that I could try to just see if it'll just fix it. Please let me know. Bye for now.